Okay, my people, this is Dr. Hood, and we back with another exclusive DRH19D. If you didn't know, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications. Okay, today we got Little Bow Wow. We got Snoop. Snoop is the new CEO, owner, whatever you want to call it, whatever title. I don't want to go through that. Everybody knows, Snoop is in charge of Death Row Records right now. He's bringing it back. I don't know how many artists or when was the last album they dropped over there or whatever. Everybody knows that Little Bow Wow is Snoop's little homie. Snoop found him. I'm not sure if it was at a show or, Bow Wow opened up or did something where Snoop found him, and then he got with JD, and the rest was history. Bow Wow, many sold millions and millions of records. Had a great career. And he's contemplating, now probably in his mid 30s, about dropping his final album on Death Row Records under Snoop's direction. Okay, so he wants this to be like a Snoop record, or Bow Wow record, but he wants that Snoop flavor and what Snoop been able to do, which is a smart thing to do. Get up under Snoop, hip hop mogul, gangster rap, whatever. I mean, he's had one of the longest careers that we can even look at when it comes to black people in music and careers and, albums and number ones and transforming. The guy was looking at murder charges, came all the way back doing, down there with Suge Knight and Buntry and, all those gangsters and, over the No Limit and, the everything, the Death Row, and this Snoop has had an illustrious career, and has been a badass in the career, and definitely deserves his props. And I can see why people would want to attach their career to Snoop's career some kind of way, because definitely give you some longevity if it doesn't give you anything else. Okay, so Little Bow Wow, he wants some of that. He wants some of that. He wants his last album to be dropped on Death Row Records. I guess they're going to be dropping a bunch of projects. I don't know where Snoop is going to go with this. He's a hip hop mogul. I mean, he can get anybody in the studio. He can get just as many people in the studio as DJ Khaled. I believe. If Snoop wanted to drop an album every year like DJ Khaled does, and I think Snoop, if anybody could do it, it'd probably be Snoop that could actually come in and change the game like that. So Bow Wow wants a piece of that. He wants to drop his album because he thinks that he's still popping, and which rightfully so. You walk through your house, you got these plaques and shit. When you're drunk, going to the bathroom 3 a.m, going to the refrigerator 3 a.m, you're looking at your plaques at your wall. You're attached to the results of your effort. Okay, so you think you're popping. Rightfully so. I think Bow Wow still has a lot of fans. It's a new day and age in music. It was a VladTV.com entry. I saw it on Facebook. One of the guys said he just needs to accept reality. He started off as a child rapper. It made him famous, but his time has come and gone. He had one of the best runs. He probably would be a better actor at this stage of his career. Let it go. Okay. They said, another guy said, don't do it, Snoop. Can't kick off your record label with Little Bow Wow, you know. So that, you know, they're sounding off, and Bow Wow, you know, it's true. You know, he started off as a kid, as a child, you know, not even kid, you know, as a very small child. And none of his shit resonates with me. You know, I'm gonna be honest. You know, I came from the hood. We didn't have millions of dollars at 14 and running around. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to get all of our shit. You know, I had like a chain, you know, about the size of his, and you know, I had watches and rings and bracelets and stuff. But let's be honest, I got that shit out the mud. You know, so Bow Wow's message doesn't resonate with Dr. Hood at all. There's no song he made, you know, Kiss Me Through the Phone, you know. Excuse me. You know, there's really nothing that is resonating with me in any stage of my life, right? Even when I was a kid, I couldn't resonate with any of the shit that he talks about, you know. So it's true, you know, Bow Wow, you know, you're pretty much an actor. Of course, there is space in music for you, you know, but I think you're a damn good actor. You had some good movies, the little roller skate movie, the lotto ticket movie, you know, you had some bangers, you know, and I think you still got a lot of connections. You've been a little soggy about some females and stuff, you know. I mean, that goes with it. You know, you got your phones and you got money, and nowhere near as much as what, you know, somebody would think Bow Wow has right now. But, you know, to say the least, he has enough to maneuver around and impress thoughts and, you know, different stuff, fly them out, and or have them fly out and, you know, meet them places, and, you know, he's getting his issue. You know, Bow Wow, you know, he's probably doing a lot of fucking. I think he said he was focusing on himself in 2022 and not fucking with no other broads and, you know, whatnot. I mean, after a while, you know, it just gets ridiculous. And then if you're more focused on that, then, you know, you're not really going to get to the bag. This thing just, you know, it might not be for you. You know, let's just call it what it is, you know. But if you look on the other foot with music, only in the black community do I see, you know, artists come and go. You know, their time has gone. You know, you get all these Guns N' Roses and, you know, all these other Caucasian groups, Sting, you know, I'm very bad at naming them, because obviously I don't really listen to that, but it seems like they can have a career forever. You know, they can, you know, Billy Ray Cyrus, you know, they can have a career forever, and nobody ever says anything. Nobody ever says, oh, he's getting too old, oh, he, you know, his hairline, or, you know, nobody ever says that when it comes to the white community. But it always, the black community, you know, we always have like this shelf life. You can only, you know, if you're popping, if you're, you know, an influence, you know, if you're not doing, if you're not influencing the kids to follow you, then I guess, you know, you're not popping anymore. And Snoop, with his weed smoking and everything, you know, Dr. Hood smokes weed. I got a couple joints rolled up, but, you know, he has that everlasting influence, so he's always going to remain relevant because he's actually doing something, influencing the black community in a negative way. Yeah, sure, Snoop does a lot of positive things, of course, but it's not the positive things that he's really getting all the shine for. It's the bad things. It's the mischievous things. You know, smoking weed ain't a bad thing, but you know what I'm trying to say. You know, they're not gonna ever get Snoop Dogg reading a fucking book, put it that way, or helping a kid with homework or something. You know, they're gonna get him talking shit and try to exploit the man and try to create that image so that other black kids can see that and, want to be like Snoop. But let me know what y'all think. Leave it in the comments. Hit the bell for notifications. Like and subscribe button. It's the Dr. Hood channel. We're just giving you a small reaction. Nothing major. We're not trying to crack YouTube, just with our little reactions that we do. We're just trying to get up on here and make some sense out of nothing. Okay? So, Bow Wow, big ups to you. Yeah, like I said, I don't listen to your music. I probably won't ever listen to your music. You probably a cool dude. But yeah, I usually go for the guys that got it out the mud. That's just my cup of tea when it comes to music and inspiration. And I want to hear the texture from somebody that actually been down those roads and been through some shit. I'm not advocating go through shit, but when you want to hear it, you want to hear it. So this is Dr. Hood. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all stay safe. Peace.